Hello, glad to have you here. Today, we're going to talk about adversity and 5 ways to be able to better handle that in our businesses and our everyday life. We go through so many things, especially in the last couple of years. We've been stepping in some stuff and it's just been rough and our businesses and there's just so much going on, but we have to make it through, right? And we have to be able to just keep it going, or because I don't want to say or just give up, because we don't want to give up. We never want to have, I never want to have that in my vocabulary. The only thing that I want in there is never give up, but, not give up. Just it's just important. It's one of those things for me that I've learned over time that, stuff doesn't always go our way and we just have to deal with that. But as you're hopping on, let me know where you're coming in from. Let me know what you think about this topic. Do you have a lot of adversities maybe over the last couple of years, or are you rolling and doing great? Let me know. I'd really be interested, because I know my business being online was a lot better than what I used to do. And so I counted it all joy, being home, still being able to work, growing a business, online is just, was something that I really like doing. So I'd love to hear what you guys think, what you have, what you're, do you even, which I don't know of anybody that doesn't deal with some type of tough times or adversity or, obstacles, in their day or their week or their month or their year. So, yeah, share it with me. I just drop it in the chat. And let me introduce myself before I continue on. My name is Cherie Woodard, and I help business builders and entrepreneurs to use social media to get prospects, leads, and sales in their business. And I do it in a variety of ways. I help by using, I almost said I help by using adversity, and that's not it. I help by using attraction marketing, which is one of the things that really has helped me a lot in my business and helped me to be able to see things a little bit differently than I was taught in the very beginning. So I love that, as well as lead generation. I use video marketing, and I make sure that make sure that it's everything's updated and modern and trending information, so that you know where you're going and you know that this is cutting edge and you can do what you need to do in your business, in your everyday life, and keep it rolling. So I want to talk about this topic because it's something that was pressing on my heart, and I've had some things happen, not so much to me, but with friends, and the loss of a loved one, and how hard, um, I can only imagine what they're going through. And so it's been on my mind dealing with adversity, and and then I have my own stuff going on. We all do, So anyway, let's go on and get started. So I'm gonna get to my notes here. So the main thing that I want you to get from this, the main thing that I want you to get from this are ways to be able to keep yourself from throwing in a towel. To give you these 5 ways, these five awesome ways to help you to be able to. I feel like I'm stuttering today. I can't seem to. But anyway, yes, I can. I can seem to. So I am going to want to, remove negatives from from my thoughts, from my mind. And they're going to pop in there and they throw you off sometimes, but you got to keep going. So number one, and these are in no particular order, it's just the way that I thought of them and how I listed them. Number one is find the good in every day. It doesn't matter how bad a day is or how things happen, there's some good that comes of it. And to me, if I'm on, the upside of, the ground, then I'm doing good. I mean, there's stuff that happens that frustrates us and upsets us, but there's so much worse, out there that could be, happening to us. And like I said, I know from just the with me, with the loss of my friend, close relative, and so she's going through it right now, and it's I don't want to let me just get out of that because I'll get myself emotional, and I don't want to do that because she and we've been friends, gosh, I want to say at least 30 years, something like that. And yeah, so anyway, so you want to be able to find the good. Don't let the negative take over. Find the good in every day. And, even if you can find the good in everything, you know, there's always something. And then the next thing I have is find the lesson for that time, that horrible time that's happened, or frustrating, upsetting, business issues, life issues. Find the lesson in it and learn it and know that, okay, so if this happens again, you know, this is what I know, and this is what I'm going to do to keep myself from slipping, down, because it's a slippery slope, once you start, letting emotion get in there and really kind of cause you to, start getting a little bit um out of control, because emotions cause us to lose it. So if we can, stow the emotions, sometimes that helps. But, that's just one lesson. I mean, it could be anything, but find the lesson in whatever it is that you're going through and whatever it is that you're walking through. The next one I have is choose to never lose. I choose to never lose, regardless to what happens, whether it's good, whether it's bad. I choose I mean, I choose to never lose. So I always say, just like I had mentioned about the lesson, I can always learn something from what happened, from, whatever the thing was that occurred, that caused me some issues. What did I learn from that? Is there, what might I do differently? What can I do to head that kind of thing off? Just some thought processes about that. The other one I have is believe you are here and why you're here. Believe that there is a reason. Believe that, believe in you. Believe in what it is that you're doing. Believe in what you're doing in your business. There was a reason that you started it. There was a reason that you wanted to do it. It was a reason that you went to certain, business that you wanted to do. I mean, there's so many different things out there for entrepreneurs and business builders, and everybody's not going to be in the same niche, so there's so many different ones. There's a reason that you went the way that you went. Now, if you decide that you have to change that, that's okay. We can do that. But I just want you to know, don't change it because, or what is it? Don't throw the baby out with the bathwater, you know, because you had a bad day or a bad week or a bad month, whatever, you know, stick it out and tell yourself that you believe in why you're here and this is a part of it. And that's something that's important for me as I go daily. And then the last one is, in all these hard times and the struggles that we go through, in the things like when I stutter or when I, lose a thought, or I look back at my note and my note doesn't help me because part of the word is cut off. Because I write notes I'll write on anything, you know, when I get ideas in my head, and I always get ideas. And so I have usually a pen or a pencil around somewhere with, you know, and I'll just grab a piece of paper. It might be part of an envelope, it might be my notebook, it might be anything, you know. So I just write it, and, you know, so that I don't lose it. And then later I develop it. So you have to be able to give yourself grace, give yourself the time that you need to, you know, to not beat yourself up, to just to settle back and say, okay, you know, let me just either think about this or think about it later. Right now, I just want to sit here and settle my mind. And once you can do that, and then leave the emotion behind, and then look at it and evaluate it and see what went wrong, what might, what went good, and what might you do differently, you know, if this comes up again. So basically, that is all I had for today. I hope that those things will help you out when you're going through a tough day, when you're, you know, because life is tough. You know, it's definitely not easy for most of us, and we have to be able to walk through the storms of life and still be able to build the businesses that we want. You know, love our families the way we want. You know, encourage them, and so on. So basically, I hope that this information was valuable. I hope that it did give you a little bit of something to help you out during your day, or something to think about. Maybe even if one of these things helps somebody, then I'm happy. If you want to go deeper, or, you know, you have some more questions about this, I have a lot more, but I was trying to be respectful of your time and my time, and try not to keep people as long. So basically, I'm not seeing anything in the chat. I know that there are people that are busy. They may be listening, but, you know, they can't come to the computer right now because they're busy, as well as those people that will catch this on the replay. And you can drop your answers in, or your questions, or your comments, whatever it is. It doesn't matter. I will catch it later. But you can also always direct message me if you want to go deeper with this. And basically, that's it. So I'm going to go on and get out of here. Today is Wednesday. I only go live Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and I will be going live tomorrow with a different topic. And I'll see you guys then. So take care, and have a good rest of the day, whatever it is for you, wherever you are in the world. God bless and keep, and talk soon. Bye now.